The country of Finland is a beautiful, majestic place. With many natural wonders such as their northern lights, and ridiculous competitions such as phone throwing and mosquito hunting, it's no wonder this country ranks as the happiest in the world. Finland has also done a lot to improve the lives of people throughout the world by their sustainable development projects. From solar panels to hydropower, geothermal projects to forest management, Finland is on the right track to making our environment better.
Having renewable energy is one of Finland's main goals, and the country strives to become more green each year, and they create massive projects such as the solar power plant. Although solar power is slightly inefficient and doesn't produce as much power that is needed in the country, it is a step in the right direction for greener power. Finland has been building massive power plants in the past few years. In 2018, Finland created a massive power plant that produced 5.6 megawatt hours of energy per year, consisting of 24,000 solar panels. The production is trying to create more green energy more efficiently, enough energy for about 5% of the Nurmo's plant's annual need. Along with this project, the price of solar panels have gone down drastically, almost gone down half the price from 2014. It is also the biggest project Finland has undergone for creating renewable energy and produces the most power than any other solar power plant in Finland. Finland plans to create more massive solar power plants in the next few years. Solar power is a great investment, and Finland is creating a great ideal for many other countries to follow.
Finland has made several important strides for more hydropower to be used in their country. A new program, Kemijoki, has been implemented and uses over 20 hydropower plants. This company began in 1957 and is focused on making water energy use financially possible. The company expanded in 2014 and has increased the amount of energy produced as well. These hydropower plants have generated over 4,126 gigawatts of energy in 2018 alone. They are located on several different rivers, but the most important is the Kemijoki River system. 7 of the 16 hydropower plants along this river are located at the headwaters. The company has also attempted to count the fish in the area and prevent overfishing from occurring along the river. They often work with local townspeople and fishermen and help to stop pollution and other problems that could affect the river and the area around it. The first hydropower plant was built in 1957 and is still the second largest in the entire country of Finland. The people in charge of Kemijoki are attempting to make it cheap and cost-efficient as possible to use hydropower so that their business model may be replicated. In their main goals, it is stated that they desire to help bring Finland as close to a complete carbon-neutral country as possible by the year 2050. These power plants cover a huge area all around the country of Finland. This is because there's over 190,000 rivers and lakes throughout the country. Hopefully one day, Kemijoki will achieve their goal, and maybe hydropower will even be used throughout the world.
Finland is the most forested country in Europe, with 86% of its land covered. Forests play a vital role in Finland because they provide needed timber, food, and fresh air. They are home for many species of trees, plants, animals, insects, and microorganisms. Forest protection is an essential part of Finland's sustainable forest management. The first step was made in the 19th century with the very first Forest Act in 1886, which prohibited destruction of forests in Finland. Now forest ownership is protected by legislation and voluntary certification. This means that forest owners must ensure that after felling a new forest they will replace the old one. Almost all commercial forest areas in the country are certified with PEFC, Program for Endorsement of Forest Certification, or FSC standard, Forest Stewardship Council. Certification establishes the standard of silviculture and helps to improve biodiversity of Finnish forests. As an example of good forest management, consider Metsä Board. This company promotes sustainable forestry and forest certification so that all wood would be safe and legal. Forest biodiversity and recreation quality would also be preserved. For each tree harvested, 4 new seedlings are planted instead, in order to renew forests with fresh trees. Almost every part of each tree will be used for the purpose it suits best. To reduce the number of waste in the whole process. For example, the main stem is used for construction purposes, while smaller parts of the stem are for pulp. And other parts of discarded wood supply to bioenergy sphere.
Finland is a genius example of what we can do with our resources if we just work hard enough. Hopefully, all countries will follow Finland's example, making our world a better and cleaner place.